It's not often that you hear people say they just watched something that changed their lives. This week, that was the experience felt by hundreds who were among the first in Australia to see a program called Be the Witness. It's some incredible work supported by the New South Wales branch of the United Israel Appeal, a virtual reality experience of the horrors of October 7, as told by a group of amazing young people who were there. This is a project to make sure no one can ever let history gloss over what happened. It takes the viewer to the locations where the atrocities took place, alongside the young people who survived.
And it was a beautiful day. The window was open, I could see the sky.
And I'm dancing as I'm walking.
There were Arab, Jews, all were party together. And then it all started. Rockets.
The music stopped.
This is the start of an incredible and shocking virtual reality tour of the scenes at the Nova Music Festival. You are hearing the voices of young people who are telling their story from that horrible day.
I don't understand until I heard the shot.
Kids running for their life.
הם נכנסו לממ"ד, אני ממש זוכר את הקנה של הרובה.
Small towns, שדרות, from אלומין to בארי, in קיבוץ ניר עוז. Innocent life are being taken.
Where can I go? Where can we hide? You don't have a good option.
This kind of brutality should not exist in the world. This is a moment of shame and sadness for humankind.
This is the work of award-winning producer and Holocaust and genocide specialist Stephen Smith.
Well, I think that it's really important to push boundaries, to bring people into use new technologies to bring people into new understanding, and I'm always a believer in that. Not technology for technology's sake, but using technology to tell stories in ways that we can, understand things in a deeper way. So the reception so far has been really quite overwhelming. Comments like, "I think that just changed my life," which I heard this morning. And it's not because of the technology, it's because of the story and the way in which it's told and who's telling it and what they're trying to convey.
He wants this program, Be the Witness, to give viewers a chance to stand in the locations where the atrocities took place, for them to feel the emotions and hear from the survivors. And you relive what happened through these three-dimensional virtual reality headsets. It's all very real and for many quite overwhelming. We spoke to 3 of the young people who feature in the program.
It's very important because through the VR you can experience what we have been through that day. When the company contacted me after a few months, I didn't think twice. I automatically said yes. It's important that the world will know and feel through that program, VR, what we felt that day.
Remo is a police officer, a sergeant. He was one of the first responders at the Nova Festival. He is extraordinary and very understated about his role on the day. The truth is, he saved hundreds of lives driving partygoers to safety. He's regarded as a hero. Sergeant Remo is a Bedouin Muslim, and he wants to make sure people know it wasn't only Jews targeted by the terrorists on that day.
I can say that on that day, the terrorists didn't care if you're a Jew, a Muslim, a Christian, a Druze. All they wanted to do is to kill as much as they can, kidnap as much as they can, and make a lot of destruction. For example, the first citizen victim of the terrorists of Hamas were a Bedouin woman with a hijab, full hijab. She was pregnant. They didn't care about her. They shot her multiple times. And as the husband said on the news, they laughed about it.
Millet was at the Nova party and told us her harrowing story of hiding in long grass and bushes to avoid the terrorists.
Eventually, me and 3 other girls, we found this bush and we decided to crawl under and hide since we were surrounded and we didn't have a way to outrun them. We stayed silent and the shooting kept getting closer and closer to the point we can hear them walking and talking and laughing. This Israeli guy that was hiding near us, he screamed, "They found me, help." And then immediately we heard a lot of shooting. And then we can see 2 of them. And safe as I feel on those festival, I had that festival outfit. And I kept looking down at my body and I hated myself because I knew that if they will see us, they will rape us, and it felt to me like I'm dressed out for them. We held our breath, and I'm just praying that a rocket will hit me. But we had a miracle. They kept walking. They didn't notice us.
The virtual reality program was sponsored to come to Australia by the United Israel Appeal. There are plans to give this a permanent home in Sydney so school groups can gain a better understanding.